right.
Somebody.
If
Oh, go ahead, John.
check. Oh wait, there we go.
Can you send dive kick to Captain Carbine on Steam?
Yeah, I can do that.
I believe that's probably his name.
I can also just like send it to you like through a Twitch message. But if you'd rather I just send it to your Steam, I can do that.
Dan, John, whoever reads this, what game will TRG do next? I don't know why you're asking me. I'm not a guy. Well, I'm not a runaway guy.
You're not a guy.
Dan confirmed for Grill.
Exactly. Dan is a female robot.
Please insert
People.
girder.
What did you say?
Please insert girder. Oh God. Oh God, what have I said? Ow, that was my headset. Sorry for deafening you, Internet.
Oh.
Dan confirmed for you who Grill.
John, are you still here?
Yeah,
Dan the M. What have I done?
I'm just writing down that dive kick code. All right.
Oh, okay.
Checkpoint. I'll send you the message on Steam later.
Fuck. Jesus.
John, can you check the photoshops? All right, I'll get on that.
I'm not a guy. Dan the Enigma 2014.
Fox.
Oh
asked,
shit. Well, yeah, Walty did send me a message saying give it away to someone else. I'm thrilled I won the thanks again. Sorry, Walty, but thanks for the message on that.
She's been a Danielle all along.
Fox asks, do you think you guys will go to PAX Prime next year as well? Also, like the other person asked, maybe a convention in Vancouver.
We're trying to go to PAX Prime every year. For sure. As for a con in Vancouver, usually any cons that invite us we tend to go to, but we need like the invite from them. So if you want to suggest us to local conventions about being guests to get us to go and run like throw controllers or just like a chill panel or whatever, by all means. But that's traditionally how like we end up on most random conventions or panels, is if people ask like that.
Well, Baby Boo just gave me a CM Punk reference. He's like, Dan, you have a vagina. Oh God damn it!
King Dre Neal was really committed to that, like, that Hyrule Warriors boob character, because like there are 3 photoshops of me on that female character.
3 different ones.
3 different ones.
Holy! I want to see these. Have you retweeted them?
Dan?
No. I mean, like,
how lonely are you tonight?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you lonesome tonight?
Wait. Okay, maybe I must have.
Yeah, someone just tweeted me, I'm not a guy, Danny Enigma 2014. Well, good night, everybody. Dan has a heart-shaped box.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Just keep digging, Dan. Just keep digging.
I'm just gonna link this whole set for people who wanted to see it. There you go. There's the whole set. Yeah, well, it'll be in the chat like 30 seconds ago, but that's the whole set.
That's.
Have you ever played the Gex series?
No, I have not. I do have Gex 1 for, I want to say Saturn. Yes, looks like it.
Hashtag John's got titties.
You're
I don't know.
Good save. Good save. Her name is Shia. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, you want to know what Zeth just tweeted me?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, make sure to tell Dan the Enigma he has a heart-shaped box. Well, I'm not going to be going to sleep tonight.
There you go. There you go.
My cell's going to go off like every 3 seconds.
That's the takeaway. That's the takeaway.
Good night, everybody.
The Dan has a heart-shaped box.
That's a good raid message.
Dan has a heart-shaped box. I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know.
I totally lost track of everything I was going through right now. What comics do I read? Or was there something I'm forgetting right now?
Is there another game you're giving away?
Based on how well the giveaways have gone so far? I might have to hold up on that one.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do one more. But we'll do some more questions, then we'll end with the giveaway.
Okay.
Hashtag never recall again.
John, how is Tim doing? Recently, through some of his vlogs and some of the videos I've seen, he seems to be either a little worried or a little down.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a complex situation there in a way. For those, there's some people here who probably saw the second panel at Momokami Rat, the Let's Playing You Can Too with Ryan from Brain Scratch Cons. By the end of it, Tim answered a question when he was talking about how he kind of felt down for the past year, essentially. So, like, publicly he was admitting, like, things weren't the best, so he was, like, really bummed out. And we talked to him about it later that night, and, like, about health stuff and stuff like that, so... Like, we asked him to go to a doctor and get checked out, because apparently he hasn't been to a doctor in quite a while. But a lot of people are saying it sounds like he has a textbook case of sleep apnea, which would be really messing up his sleep schedule as a result. Because Tim has a severe snoring problem. Like, really bad. I don't have an audio clip of it, to be honest. I have it on another laptop. But he snores, like, really bad. Like, when I say I always have to pack earplugs every TRG trip, I'm not kidding. Both Lukagen and myself had to sleep with earplugs because we were, like, we were in a separate room. Because we were both in the living room, he was off in the computer room, and vice versa. There was one point where, like, Luca was in the spare room. Like, we rotated around different spots. But it was pretty bad. Like, Emil was the only person who couldn't hear it, and that's because he was off in his actual bedroom, like, at the other end of the place, so. But, yeah, no, he hasn't been to a doctor in quite a while. We asked him, like, kindly, like, dude, can you please go to a doctor before, like, E3? But I'm worried that he won't be able to do that in time because, like I said, we're leaving in a little over a week. We leave on the 9th of June.
Now, I have to ask this. Does Tim need to go to E3, or can he politely turn down the offer, or does he have to go because of company?
He could, but he could turn it down. Like, it's not a necessity. It's more like this is more of a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's already presumably paid for his flights, so it'd more be a case of him just kind of like throwing away a vacation in a way. It's tough because I want him to get checked out. We all do, but at the same time, like, it's only like 3 or 4 days he's gone, so it's understandable if he still wants to go. I would rather he go to a doctor, but if he needs, like, if he still wants to have his vacation, then by all means, man, take the vacation. So it's a tough situation. I can't, like, tell him one way or the other. It's his life to choose, but he needs to go to a doctor. Like, it's not life-threatening. For those who are, like, saying, like, make sure Tim doesn't die, it's not a case of, like, he's not, like, he could die any minute. Nothing like that, no.
Good.
But it's just a case of he has not, like, a very long time, to put it bluntly. So it's just like, you need to get checked up, and he was talking about, like, his throat had been, like, complaining, and that's also when his sleep apnea was kicking in, so it seems like it kind of tied together.
Wow.
Well, I hope that answered your question. Who asked that? I can't see it. Whatever. Well, it's just, I don't know. I saw, like, in his recent Plants vs. Zombies video, he was talking about, I was like, did some, like, for Tim, it's like, did something, like, personally happen to him, or is he just
some personal stuff did happen. I'm not gonna go into details. It's not my place.
Oh,
to do that.
no. Oh, absolutely not. But I was just like, I don't know, it's just, I just kind of noticed there was a change of mood in him, and it's like something's probably off with him, but, you know, just send your wishes to Tim.
Yeah, no, he will be fine as a person. He's just going through a rough patch, just kind of like everyone does. So
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Evil Mastermind, I was answering your question, then we went back onto this track. What comics do you read? Not much, to be honest. Someone got me into Custom Robo, Atomic Robo. I believe it was Tobias Hawk, now that I think about it. If it's not Tobias, then I'm sorry, but I thought it was. They sent me one of the trade paperbacks, and I really liked it, so I picked up a bunch more. So that I've been reading a little bit recently, and some of the Ninja Turtles comics. But that's really kind of all I read for comics, not that much. I don't read manga that much anymore. So, and I don't have any major series like I'm following like Deadpool or X-Men or anything like that. So, so I'm not really like anything that catches my eye when I go to a comic book shop. That's about it.
I have my own question for you, John, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Like I forgot when it was. It was a couple months ago during I think the first Choose Your Own Adventure. You played XCOM. I forgot which one it was.
Enemy Unknown.
There you go, Enemy Unknown. Do you know if you're going to continue that like in an upcoming stream or something?
Probably at some point, yeah.
All right, because the world needs more of Dan Enigma, the Israeli support, or whatever, the man woman. I think I called it.
The man woman.
It was. Private Dan Enigma.
Well, I just finished. Sorry, you read your question.
No, please go ahead.
As the Shiva Goddess says, well, I just finished baking cookies. John, you have a favorite cookie? Not that I know of. Chocolate chip's really the only place I'm at right now, so.
What's your favorite kind of cookie? Mine's chocolate.
Zarek, this is Gex. He's not other guy.
Other guy.
What do you mean, other guy?
Inshone, thanks for your resub, dude. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
John, who will you play as first in the new Smash Bros? And will you play Smash Run first? I'll probably play as Ike. Can I just state, A, I'm glad Ike is back, and B, I'm glad it's his Radiant Dawn version, his adult version. I thought, although admittedly, I was a little torn at first. I'm like, when I figured if Ike was going to be back, I'm like, do I want it to be the Radiant Dawn version? It would make sense to have like the more adult version of Ike, but I kind of like the Path of Radiance version instead. But I think I kind of like the cross in between they did, because it's the right outfit for Radiant Dawn, but he looks still a little bit younger, so it's actually a really good mix. I like it, so I'm psyched Ike is back.
You know what he kind of reminds me of? He looks like Chris Redfield if he cosplayed as Ike. I shit you not. He looks like Chris Redfield. It looked like Chris Redfield just decided to cosplay as Ike. It's perfect.
Oh, this is...
It's true. He just got so buffed up. And kind of talking about Smash because, since now that's on the topic, I'm kind of a little disappointed Ike's back. Because I honest to God thought they were going to go with something from Fire Emblem Awakening. Because that was the popular Fire Emblem at that time.
To be fair, there was nothing stopping them from adding a third Fire Emblem character, especially with how popular Path of Radiance was.
That is true.
No, not Path of Radiance, Awakening. Sorry, I'm getting my Fire Emblems confused.
That is true.
It is late, to be fair.
That is true, but we're already up to 30 characters. 10 more slots are available.
Well, we don't know the solid number yet. Some people are thinking there might be more than Brawl. Some people are thinking it's going to be the equivalent. All the rumors people are saying, like, of quoting him have not been, like, proven or disproven at this point, so...
I think, but how much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet at E3 during the Smash Bros. Tournament? How much do you want to bet one character will be revealed?
Yeah, it's going to be. They'd be dumb not to do it.
But it won't. But it won't be a returning character. It will be somebody fresh new.
Yeah. No, I fully agree. That's what they're going to do. If they don't do that, they're wasting a golden opportunity, or for some reason they're just holding out for the press conference the next day. But with all the hype going into Smash at that point, they better announce a new character or something. It's the most logical time to do it. There'll be so much hype for it.
Wesker for Smash 4.
I would love to join the Smash. I get all the eggs.
Oh, crap. I completely lost how to do that voice. Crap.
I've been actually practicing my Wesker voice.
Oh, someone posted a photo earlier. I believe it was Mithril Monarch or something like that. He posted, like, some cutout. Like, you know how in shows there's, like, the cliche magazine letter of, like, different fonts?
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone did that, but it was of different game box text and said, "Goku will never be in Smash, you fucking weeaboo."
All right.
And it just showed a Mad Mario from the Brawl cover above it. Fred Durst for Smash?
That would be amazing. In, like, the dumbest way. In the dumbest way.
Yeah.
His final Smash involves rolling.
John and Call, what are your thoughts on Mario Golf World Tour?
I really like it.
I do too.
Yep, there it is. Mithril Monarch just linked it again.
But why exactly? I guess.
It's a really solid golf game. No RPG mode proper this time around, sadly, but more than there was in Mario Tennis Open. A ton of courses, like 3 normal 18-hole courses, 6 like crazy 9-hole Mario powered up kind of courses, and then there's DLC courses, 6 courses from previous Mario Golf games, all 18 holes. They're all like they're really solid courses. Crazy amount of online tournaments. Decent character roster. The only thing that bums me out compared to Mario Tennis, it feels like there's less options in a way. Because in Mario Tennis, there's all like these crazy mini games like Galaxy Run, the Super Mario Tennis, all that stuff. Nothing like that in this one, which really bums me out.
Dude, well, to be fair, there are some mini games, but I could see where you're coming from. But it's just that there's not a lot of, like you said, there's not a lot of mini games really to where you can go up against a friend.
Dan or Smash, someone put in chat.
That would actually be
Oh, I forgot about Sky Island too.
Wouldn't that be
Me character for Smash.
Would Mario Golf World Tour actually be good for a subscribers night?
That's the only thing that worries me about it, is that it's not the most entertaining thing to watch. That's the only reason I'm about
We
it.
can make it entertaining. Or trust me, I bet you and me, we could probably make it entertaining. Oh, what? Look at him hit the ball. And it goes out! Ooh.
Ah! Too loud.
And I put the mic way away from me.
It did not sound like it.
Oh, wow.
That was like in my,
Yeah.
that was powerful in the ear. Ah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also, Trev just invited me, Hero Trev just invited me to play King of Fighters 13 Steam for some reason.
Nice.
I don't even have it. I don't have a single hour logged in on that game.
John, have you played any more Child of Light?
No. I beat the game for the review and then had to leave the next day. So, no.
Yep. The chat's saying rest in peace headphone users.
Yay.
Gex is a mass murder of ears.
Yeah.
Shit. You're under arrest for killing all our ears.
I don't care. Anarchy.
Alright, that's enough.
I'd like to see the me and Smash. That'd be kind of interesting.
No.
Like his final Smash could be like a
honestly-
March of the Mies.
Honestly, I see it happening. I see a me getting into Smash.
I will disagree with that. Because if they're going to do with like your Miis, then there's plenty of opportunities then to where people can make some inappropriate Miis. And
Hitler for Smash! Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being a problem. That's the only reason that I'm kind of like they wouldn't do it, but I feel like Mii's have become so
Smash.
I feel like Mii's have become so integrated in Nintendo games lately that it's like a logical choice.
I
But-
think Go ahead.
But at the
Go
same
ahead.
time, they're like in Mario Kart and stuff, so I don't know. That might be the trade-off instead.
John, Dan, will Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8 have to be decided by votes to see which will be played by the next subscriber night? Because I only have 7 and I can't get 8 or a Wii U due to budget issues.
Yeah, I would put it on a vote.
Also, I kind of love how like they're asking me like I have inside information or something, despite the fact that we've never even met in real life.
Dear John, sorry to keep asking, but are there any Vita games you recommend to people? I have one I've been wanting to make better use of it after playing Zero Escape, Danganronpa, and Persona, and wonder what you'd recommend. Okay, it depends on what you're into. If you're into puzzle games, Lumines is an easy recommendation. If you're into like adventure platforming games, Gravity Rush. I wouldn't really call it a platformer per se, but yeah, it's a really good choice. Let me see what else I got here. If you're into RPGs, I'd recommend Ys, Memories of Celceta. I'm going to say that wrong, and I think I even said Ys wrong, because apparently it's like Ys or something like that. I've always called it Ys. I'm going to stick by it. I'm too old to change my ways. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, I heard was really good. Mortal Kombat. Oh, the problem is, a lot of the games I have on here are fighting games, so I've got like Dead or Alive 5 Plus, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Blaze Blue, Ultimate Marvel. What else do I have here? And the Ninja Gaiden Sigma games, like all that. That's mainly what I use for it. DJ Maxx is really good if you like rhythm games. Earth Defense Force 2017 there's a portable version for Vita. Tearaway is a fantastic platforming game made by the guys who made Little Big Planet. Muramasa Rebirth is also really good. There's just a couple Vita games I can recommend to you.
What about a Super Nintendo? Someone's asking, he's getting a Super Nintendo, and he would like recommendations for games.
I'll give you SNES ones in a second, but I'm going to state this first. The problem with the Vita is that a lot of the really good games on it are ports. So like it's hard to find the original games, but like Danganronpa, which you've already played, and stuff like that, you've already got the right idea. So as for Super Nintendo, Yoshi's Island, Kirby Superstar, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 3, Super Mario World,
Mario RPG.
Super Mario All Stars.
Super Mario All Stars.
Kind of like a port, but still.
Turtles in Time. I'm trying to veer to some cheaper ones to get too.
Cheaper? Never mind. I was about to say Lufia and the Fortress, the Lufia series.
The problem is a lot of the games we're recommending are like expensive.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country Trilogy.
Yep.
Did we say Link to the Past yet?
No, we haven't. Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
Earthbound if you can afford it.
Yeah.
Earthbound.
Or you can just get it on the virtual console for like $12.
Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Goof Troop.
Kirby Superstar.
Super Castlevania 4. You know what? Let me just walk over to my wall of SNES games. That would just be easier.
Yeah. F-Zero.
Yeah, F-Zero for sure. R-Type 3.
Chrono Trigger, I think.
We already said that. I think.
The Donkey Kong Country series.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the game is actually pretty solid. Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage, and Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3.
Breath of Fire.
Yeah, both of them.
Soul Blazer.
Ogre Battle, if you can find a copy of it, Out of This World, but you might be better off playing the PC version of that at this point. Soul Blazer. The problem is I'm looking at a lot of games that are like really good, but also kind of expensive to get. Super Buster Brothers, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the Super Star Wars trilogy, Star Fox.
I actually have the Star Wars trilogy.
Michael for the win. Have a good night.
Sparkster, Tiny Toons, Buster Bust Loose. I can keep going at this point. But yeah, that's like a smattering of some recommended Super Nintendo games, and I can't even see anything on the wall here before M. So let's just say there's a lot of good Super Nintendo games.
That's an understatement.
Speaking of Power Rangers, John, what are your thoughts on the reboot?
The movie?
Yep.
I'm curious about it. Honestly, I'll watch it. I watched the new RoboCop. I kind of liked it, but like I said, I liked it for different reasons compared to the original trilogy.
I'm actually interested in that too, because I want to see how they're gonna play this one out. I actually got introduced to Power Rangers RPM. Very interesting series, I'm not gonna lie.
I think Trev is trolling me with these invites.
Dranicos, thank you for your game donation. Thanks a lot, dude. They just gave me a copy of Kickbeat Steam Edition.
Ooh.
Cool.
The rhythmic fighting game.
John, I just cleared the Bravely Default True ending, and I forgot how your party was. Can you remember what jaws were used against the true final boss?
Give me a minute to remember. The team I used for the true final boss in Bravely Default was the Super Broken Ninja team. So I had 2 characters as ninjas. They also, I believe, were Spirit Masters. One character was... what was it? Performer and whatever the default starting class is. I can never remember the name of that damn thing. Freelancer, I think. And one character was... oh, God, what was that character? She was Time Mage and... Black Mage? Or White Mage? Time Mage or Black Mage and White Mage? So I had basically one character that would buff the 2 ninjas. The ninjas would do as much damage as they could, then use stillness to make sure no one takes damage. And then the performer would keep giving everyone extra turns. So they could always go maximum brave without actually losing a turn.
People are like, they really want you to read like this ode to Waluigi that they keep linking. That
Oh,
Gex-
the kid's story.
yeah, yeah.
All right. How about we read this and then we call it for the night?
Sounds good.
I want to ask you, can you do it in an old English accent?
Really?
Well, if we're going to...
I can try. I can try. I'll do my proper voice.
I can try, old bean.
If you can. I'm not saying, but it's a suggestion, because if it's an OD, then usually I hear from old English speaking. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself now.
All right. All right, we'll close with this. We'll close with the Ode to Waluigi. Ode to Waluigi by Sam Daly. Oh, purple mustache, clever Waluigi, thou art such a genius when it is thy time to attack Mario and Luigi. How thou attach springs to thy shoes, know I not. Why doth thou not have thy own video fame? Art thou enraged that thou doth not have one? Why dost thou fight the Mario Brothers? Thou art negative and wicked when shooting fireballs at thy green plumber, thy foe! Why art thou always cranky? Art thy purple knickers in a knot? Perchance Alvin Earthworm annoyed thou with his YouTube video. Why art thou so tall and slim? Perchance a power flower fell in your mouth when thou wast a baby? Why dost thou wear a purple suit? I like thy violet outfit for its unique hue. Shouldeth thy brother Wario and thou fight so repeatedly? Is Bowser the Dragon Turtle your fiendish companion? I doth wonder what it wouldth be like to be friends with Bowser and thou. Dost thou own the vicious Petey Piranha flower? Doth thou like the kind Princess Peach? If thou couldst own a Yoshi, wouldst thou? Thou art so sly and crafty, our slippery Waluigi. Thou doth fight Geno the Explorer dangerously? Why art thou not in Super Smash Bros. Brawl? Perchance thou art sad for being excluded from that rough game. Why art thou so nimble when thou escape the police? That line always gets me. Thy symbol is an upside-down L. Oh, thou art sneaky, secretive, and tricky. Mine own, Waluigi.
You've read this before?
Yeah, it was a ton of people linked it to me earlier this week, so.
Oh.
Well, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is.
That was a kid in grade 4 who wrote it.
Wow.
Well done. Well, and it's also your English speaking, the English speaking, really well done. It because the university that I go to, we actually performed Hamlet in the very old English speaking ways that has never been performed in over 400 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, 3 hours of sitting through that. They did an amazing job. So I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive, John. Bravo.
Thank you. It's not one I really practice, so I can't really like say like I'm proud of it. I just like that was just me trying to voice.
Naoto Shirogani's like, what about the giveaway?
I'm being told to stall for 2 minutes, so yeah, we'll do that other giveaway. I've also been told to check donations, so give me a moment here.
All right.
I did check donations. There's nothing here.
Huh.
Why can't they make a Mario Party online? Really? I would just love to do a Mario Party online. Walter brings up an interesting question, but I'm not sure if it's the appropriate one.
Who brought it up?
Walty is asking about the whole Tomodachi incident and what our thoughts are on it, but I'm not sure if that would be appropriate to answer.
Earlier? Thought we like somewhat discussed this without actually getting into it earlier on.
Oh, I didn't know.
Whatever.
Come on, online Mario Party. Just re-release one of the old Mario Parties and give it online feature. Perfect.
To be fair, that would actually sell. That would actually sell.
Yeah.
Nintendo, do it. Do it.
But there'd be no friendship strangling.
I don't care. If I could screw someone over half across the world, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Plus, there's Skype. You can always do that way.
It's not the same though.
I don't care.
All right. We are going to give away one last game here. And it's going to be Trine 2 Complete Story Edition. Blaziken, sorry, I got your message here.